Hey, recently I went back to Louisiana to the church that I pastored for 10 years before coming to Orlando, and I did a funeral for a dear friend of mine. It was a man that he was the chairman of our building committee there. We built a new worship center with his leadership. And just one of those guys that walked with me faithfully for 10 years. We met together every Tuesday morning with a group of guys. So he was really close to me. And then when I moved here, he would actually continue to watch at home. He would have through Apple TV or through some means, he would make sure that they could see the services here in First Baptist Orlando there in West Monroe, Louisiana. And he called it First Orlando West. So he would call and let me know, hey, great sermon, or text me or whatever. Well, about a few months ago, he was diagnosed with melanoma of the eye. And he went to the Cleveland Clinic, and they did everything they could, remove the eye, tried to get everything. And they thought they had, but they knew there was a chance it would metastasize and spread through his body. And sure enough, it went to his liver. And so when he knew it was his liver, he knew he didn't have long to live. And he sent me a text that I want to share with you. And this text really, really touched me because it shows the power of somebody's life in another. I used the analogy of digging a well. I preached a sermon once out of Genesis chapter 26 about how Abraham dug wells and named them. And then when Isaac, his son, came through that land, there was a famine, and he didn't know where to go, but he went back to the wells that his dad dug, and he found water there. So I talked about how that our life, we leave wells and we leave legacy and influence, and may that legacy bless people. May it be life-giving, whatever that legacy may be. Well, he loved that idea, and it really resonated with him. I didn't know it had meant so much to him, and he sent me a text. And I want to share with you the text that I got, and didn't know it would be the last, but this is the last text that I got from my dear, dear friend. Just learned I may be digging my last well, and I want it to be a gusher. Learned that I now have liver cancer. My anchor holds. And to that I text him back, I'm still drinking, Bill, from the well you dug for me 20 years ago. I'm praying for you, my friend. And the last thing he texted me was, love you. Didn't have any idea that would be the last thing I'd ever hear from him. So it was my honor to go back and stand above the people on the platform of the church that he led us to build, and to look at all the lives that he touched. In his final days, he went around to different people's homes when they would invite him and they would have a party and gather other folks. He went around and told the story of his cancer, and he told the story of Jesus in his life and how that Jesus was the well that he would run to, that he would drink from, the living water. And so he spent his last days leaving a great legacy. And the whole story to me is the power of the wells we leave behind, the power of our legacy, the power of what we will leave people. Will it be a well that blesses? So for me, I'm very thankful that I had him in my life. And I'm committed to do for others what he did for me, and that is to bless as much as I can.